Here's a more detailed breakdown of the Chroy Changvar Ferry Port route between Koh Pich, Diamond Island, and Chroy Changvar, including practical info for tourists. 1. Updated ferry route, Koh Pich left-right, arrow Chroy Changvar. Departure points. Koh Pich Side, near the southern tip of Diamond Island, close to the Koh Pich bridges and riverside restaurants. Chroy Changvar Side, adjacent to the Sokha Hotel and the Chroy Changvar Development Zone. Why this route? Avoids downtown Phnom Penh traffic, offering a direct crossing between two fast-growing areas. Stunning views of the Tunnel Sap and Mekong River confluence. 2. Scenic highlights during the crossing. Koh Pich Skyline glimpses of Diamond Island's modern buildings and entertainment venues. Mekong River Activity Traditional fishing boats, cargo ships, and floating vendors. Phnom Penh landmarks, distant views of the Royal Palace, Wat Phnom, and Riverside Park. Local life, scenes of riverside communities, kids swimming, and fishermen casting nets. 3. Practical info for tourists. Schedule and frequency. Frequency every 20 to 30 minutes, no fixed schedule, ferries depart when full. Ticket prices 2024. Pedestrians 501,000 khr 12 to 25 cents. Motorbikes 1,000 to 2,000 khr 25 to 50 cents. No advance tickets, pay in cash, real preferred when boarding. Trip duration, 7 to 12 minutes, depends on river currents. 4. Why tourists love this route. White heavy checkmark, less crowded, fewer commuters than the Phnom Penh city center ferries. White heavy checkmark photo opportunities, uninterrupted views of the Mekong, especially at sunrise/sunset. White heavy checkmark local experience, ride alongside Cambodians going to work or markets. 5. What to do after crossing. On the Chroy Changvar side. Sokha Hotel upscale riverside dining and pool access, day passes available. Chroy Changvar Riverside walk a quiet promenade with benches and shade. Local eats, try number bon chok, Khmer noodles, or fresh coconut from street vendors. On the Koh Pich side, Diamond Island Plaza, shopping, cafes, and the iconic Koh Pich Fountain Show evenings. Riverside bars, happy hour deals with Mekong views. 6. Pro tips. Sun protection, bring a hat/sunscreen, limited shade on ferries. Avoid rush hour, ferries get packed with motorbikes 7 to 8 a.m. and 5 to 6 p.m. Combined with a tour, pair the ferry ride with a visit to Koh Dock, Silk Island, for a half-day trip. 7. Alternative options. Private boat tours, hire a long-tail boat $15 20 hour for a customized Mekong cruise. Bamboo train, Nori, experience this unique attraction on Koh Dock after the ferry. Final note. This ferry route is a hidden gem for travelers seeking an authentic, non-touristy way to see the Mekong. It's safe, cheap, and offers a slice of local life perfect for adventurous explorers. Would you like a map or directions to the exact ferry piers? World Map.